Hi, I'm Kyle with today's Moment for Hope. One of the books that I've been reading lately is Start with Amen by Beth Guckenberger. Amen means so be it. An example of living with amen, according to Beth Guckenberger, is Jesus when he was praying in the garden right before he was arrested. He knew that he was about to face something really terrible, dying on the cross. And he didn't really want that. He was praying and calling out to God and saying, God, if there is some other way besides me dying on the cross, please let's have that other way. But Lord, whatever you want, that's what I want. So if that does mean dying on the cross, so be it. Jesus, even though he had a desire that was different from what he was about to face and what God wanted, ultimately, he knew that God's way was best. He had confidence in God. Beth Guckenberger writes, spiritual confidence is the outcome of living amen. It's an agreement between us and the one who has authored our stories. The challenge for me is allowing God the freedom to do his will within my life, which often makes me feel out of control and ask questions like, what? Why? How? What are you doing? Why isn't it working? How come you didn't ask me first? My challenges to him are all about my comfort, and his answers are all about my holiness. Well, David was someone who had confidence in God. We see that throughout his life. Not only did he have confidence in God, but he sought God. David talks about when he faced a bear and a lion as a shepherd. God gave him the strength to defeat the lion and the bear to protect the sheep. We see David's confidence in God again when the Israelites were in battle against the Philistines. And everyone seemed scared to fight Goliath. But David spoke up and he said, I'll fight Goliath. God will give me the victory. I have confidence in him. Not only did David have confidence in those situations, but in 1 Samuel 23, 1-4, it says, when David was told, look, the Philistines are fighting against Keilah and are looting the threshing floors, he inquired of the Lord, saying, shall I go and attack these Philistines? The Lord answered him, go, attack the Philistines and save Keilah. But David's men said to him, here in Judah we are afraid. How much more then if we go to Keilah against the Philistine forces? Once again David inquired of the Lord, and the Lord answered him, go down to Keilah, for I am going to give the Philistines into your hand. Beth writes again, David was committed to hearing from God in knowing his will. He listened to messages through other people, whether prophets or priests. He also prayed and sought God personally. David's whole life was about listening to God and then obeying. That overshadowed his wayward thoughts and occasional selfish pursuits. Today, we might want to put confidence in ourselves, but you know what? It doesn't work. There's a lot of things going on around us, and sometimes it's hard to know where to put our confidence. But God is a solid rock that we can put our confidence in. He created this world. He loves us so much that he gave his son for us. So even in these seemingly crazy times, we can put our confidence in God and trust him. He knows best what is right and what is going to be best in the long run. So let's go along and say, I agree, Lord, whatever you want. Hope you have a great day.